All right, we are back for our final vintage deck of the night, which temporarily seems to have no artwork, but that's alrighty. So we are playing 4-color value pile. Xerox here in Legacy. Xerox referring to the number of cantrips that we're playing in the blue slot. We've got Preordain and Ponder. We've got Ancestral Recall. We've got Merchant Scroll to find our Ancestral Recall. But we've got some sweet choices in here. So we've got Wrenn and Six, 3 copies of that with 2 copies of Wasteland and 1 copy of Strip Mine. Strip Mine, of course, is restricted. We've got a number of fetch lands in our mana base that Wrenn and Six combos with to give us a version of card advantage. Then we've got Lightning Bolts and Pyroblast from the color red, as well as 1 Dack Fayden. We've got 2 Oko Thief of Crowns, a Narset, a Leovold, 2 Leovolds, and Force of Negation, Force of Wills, a little bit of Treasure Coups, a little bit of Gush, 1 Tarmogoyf for the beats, 1 Jace Vryn's Prodigy, kind of sick here. Really, really great way to flash back your Time Walks, flash back your Ancestral Recalls, etc. And then we've got a reasonable selection of sideboard cards. So let's hop into the league. We've gone 3-2 in each league so far, and we have an unbroken win record against shops. Now, this deck does seem to be more hedged against other blue decks with our main deck Pyroblast, so let's see how that goes. Big Ben,
meanwhile,
MTG asks, how does this deck win without Hedron Crab? I don't know that it does. Let's find out. Roy, there's something you will get an absolute scream out of. So, the Faithless Brewing Community League, for next week, they did a voting. And the way the voting worked was every card in Modern is eligible for a vote. And each person gets 10 votes. You vote to ban a card or you vote to unban a card, right? So cards, all the cards start unbanned. And as long as a card has a negative score, it is banned. And cards that were on the ban list, that's it. That's it. So each person in the league who's participating in the league got 10 bans. And you could vote to ban or unban. So in the case of voting to unban something, you're trying to keep it in the format with other people trying to ban it. So for example, Uro got, I think it was 8 votes to ban and 1 vote to unban, which was mine. There was several dozen people who voted. I want to say it was around 50 people voted. Maybe less than that. The Faithless Brewing Community League, for which you have to be part of the Faithless Brewing Discord to participate in, which you can do so for as little as, I think, $5 a month. Well, right. So, Roy, Brian M. of the Serum Visions podcast game the system. He got a cabal together and they banned all the basic lands and all the snow lands. So I think swamp and wastes are legal. I think it's swamp and wastes, and only Seed of the Synod out of the artifact lands is banned. The other artifact lands are legal. Is Blood Moon legal? You bet your bippy it is. But Mox Opal is legal. Well, this hand is almost perfect, but it's actually useless. So we'll ship it. This hand is slow, but very, very, very powerful. Opponent mulls to 6. I mean, I guess I'll keep it. And the toss-up here is between Narset and Leovold because they're both similar effects. In the dark, I think I'd rather have Narset. Opponent molts to 5. Yikes. Been there, friend. More Nothings is Abe Stein, an SCG grinder. Good to know. Why is it that you know who everyone is? I feel like you know everyone. It's crazy. It's crazy, Blitz. Blitz. Crazy. No, Blitz is Blitz Lion. Tundra. That's a new one. Don't stifle me? Okay. So I'm blue-green. Blue-red. And then blue-black, I guess. Don't daze me. I'll fight you. I won't. Flusterstorm. Sure. Can't beat that one. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Dazing that would have time walked him anyway. Sort of. That's why. What if I had a Narset? Haha. Although they are playing red, so maybe down ticking wasn't the wisest choice, but Wrenn and Six seems like a ooh, or the Ancestral. Ah! Why you make me choose? It's gotta be the Ancestral, right? I guess if they have another Narset or Hull Breacher, because I'm already vulnerable to those cards. All right, well, we'll go Wrenn and Six, because Wrenn and Six could go fetch land into Mystic Sanctuary into Narset's restricted. Okay, good call. Good call. I forgot. Thank you, Barwick11. It will draw you another Wrenn and Six. It's always on top. Well, I wouldn't be mad about it. Opponent's also on 4 colors, but 4 different colors. I don't approve of playing black and white in the same deck. For whatever reason. That's ridiculous. What I really mean is, I love the teamer color combination. Thanks, Blitz. Glad you're on my team. What I mean is, I love the teamer color combination, and but I always feel like it's lacking on certain axes, and I feel like white or black adds best to it. But I use the technically correct term of colored cards all the time. Oh, you wanted a command. But yeah, so that's my general opinion on it. I think I don't need Tarmogoyf here. And I think I'd rather have the 4th Pyroblast, but largely speaking, it looks like I'm main decked against this kind of matchup. You got it. All right. Peace out, Big Ben MTG. White and red in the same deck. Yikes! Yeah, but I think, Blitz, you're ignoring the percentage of people in those countries that represent the color that isn't white in that case, and it's a totally different... I know you know that. Canada's treatment of Indigenous people is definitely not good. We did not do well. We should be ashamed of what we've done through the history of Canada. But it is on an order of magnitude different than some other countries have done with other things. It is. I mean, it's a tragedy, and it's and we don't talk about it enough. We really don't. It's not taught very well. It's not taught really loudly. Demonic Tutor. We have Flusterstorm that? If I do... Alright, what if I respond to this with Ancestral, and then if they play anything, I get to Fluster and counter everything? Does that work? Am I thinking with Vintage? I think I'm thinking in Vintage. What if... Yeah. Well, recall into Fluster is insane. If they try to interact with my recall, I get to Fluster both their spells for X equals 2. Like X, 2 copies. I get to point 2 copies. I also still have a Force. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Nah. Still would prefer that you didn't. Well, like I'm up an Ancestral now, right? So I could just jam cards a little bit and not worry too much. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to jam Leovold here too. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. It's Leovold's theme song. Look at this guy. He's so thick. 3/3. He's a thick boy. All right. Wrenn and Six or Leovold. What's the difference between Jelly and Jam? There is a difference between Jelly and Jam. I think it's in the inclusion of Pectin, or rather the elimination of Pectin. So Jam has the Pectin and Jelly does not. I can't Jelly a Leovold. God damn it. Ooh. Oh, that seems bad. Right. But what if I had a Force? What if I had it all? Oh, I should have drawn my card first. My bad. Ooh, we got one of the good Demonic Tutor arts. Yes, yes. Paddle me. Also, we get to Mystic Sanctuary back our Ancestral this turn. Not gonna lie. Seems good. Not gonna lie, Ancestral Recall is my favorite Mystic Sanctuary target now. I don't know what to tell you. That's I was not expecting this. You know, you never expect to fall in love. Yes, Blitz, yes, 100%. And on that topic, Death Note's a banger. All right, so I am woefully unprepared for a resolved Monastery Mentor. So we'll just eat it here. All right. Blast my Leovold. Bolt my Leovold. That's fine. I got 2 cards out of him. I traded Force at one point, but that was fine too. This turn I get to play Wrenn and Six and Jace and reset my Ancestral. I suppose instead... Oh, okay. Well, now we can just do like all of everything. Just eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Get yourself an egg and beat it. Have some more chicken, have some more rice. It doesn't matter if it's baked or fried, you eat it. Just eat it. So I'm going to play Jace this turn. I'm going to reset and draw the Ancestral next turn. We Demonic Tutor for Lotus and do something nuts. Not really. Time Walk. Maybe we could have. But I think they have only 1 card in hand. So I feel like we're reasonably set up against basically anything. And I have Demonic Tutor to help me solve anything that comes up. I guess they haven't played a Narset yet this game or a Leovold, and those cards would be kind of bad. But we can solve most of them. Enough mana solves any problem. They have a Mystic Sanctuary. And they're grabbing Demonic Tutor. Uh-oh. Well, that was one I didn't see coming. How big can you go here, friend? Yep. It's also a really good Demonic Tutor art. What'd you get, opponent? Not Mox Emerald. Some kind of interaction, huh? Weird. Reset Ancestral Recall. Draw it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're not doing it this turn, Roy, but yeah, we do have Wasteland and Wrenn and Six. And then we'll just Demonic Tutor for like a counter. I don't know what's in their hand, but what's the best counter I can get here? It's probably Pyroblast, right? Because that beats Breacher if they have it here. And because they have 1 card in hand, I'm worried about Hull Breacher. I'm going to jam the Ancestral right now. See if what they got was the Hull Breacher. No, it wasn't. All right. I have a second Underground Sea. Well, that was a good turn. I don't know. Yeah, alright about it. Holy crap, I'm up on clock. What the hell? Wow. Oh. Okay, yeah, that should have been really obvious, but I've never run into this deck. But I have a Leovold, which they have to deal with first, in theory. Plays Demonic Tutor. Sure. Gets Lotus. And they can only cast one more card. Sure. Just hoping they have to play... Lotus put them up 1 mana. Okay. They have access to at least 8 mana. Not anymore. No, they didn't. Yeah. Brain freeze. This is not lethal. Oh, they're brain freezing themselves. Right, I'm an idiot. Ah, I forgot how that deck works. Ah. God damn it. We lost the combo deck. I didn't even realize it was a combo deck until it was too late. Flusterstorm was the answer of what the counter we were supposed to get was. Wait, why wait? Why wait? Why wait? We're done. We can't... How do they win? It doesn't matter. I mean, obviously it matters, but like, I don't know, Thassa's Oracle? Pyro the Oracle. I don't think that that's gonna work. I feel like we're gonna get like, they win by milling me. There you go. Yeah, sure. And we can't Mystic Sanctuary at instant speed in any way right now. But for next game, we might be able to. But I feel like if they were gonna go for the... If they were gonna go for a Thassa's Oracle line, Roy, they can easily set up their deck so they can have 1 duress and then just duress you like 5 times before they cast the Oracle. Oh, we get to draw a bunch of cards here. Wait, do we? No, just 1. Huh. All right. Yeah. No, I'm drawing a lot of cards. Well, they could bolt the Leovold before they do that. I admit that they don't have an infinite amount of resources, just... Can we deal with the breach right now? I don't know. Yeah, we could buy back the Sanctuary with Gush, but we can't put it in during our upkeep. No, we can't do anything here. We just don't have anything in our deck that can deal with it. We have it in the sideboard, but I didn't realize what my opponent was doing, so I just let myself die because I didn't know I could lose like that. I got the wrong spell with my Demonic Tutor. I don't think I want Mindbreak Trap, and I don't think I want Leyline of the Void. I could be talked into them, but... Do we see anything weird they milled over? I didn't, but I wasn't paying close enough attention. There is Night's Whisper, but I don't... Yeah, I almost want Trap. Exiling their Lotus off the stack feels like it could be something good here. No, I definitely still want a good number of Pyroblasts. Oka's probably not that good, huh? I don't... The problem with playing Force of Vigor, for me, is that yes, they play a lot of artifacts, but then I don't want to use it to kill their artifacts when they can go breach, right? I'd much rather have the mana efficient opportunity to kill it with Nature's Claim. Yeah. No, I know that, but what... So, but in order to be able... In order for Force of Vigor to be something that's worth doing... Yeah. But I... I just feel like it's not going to be worth the cost most of the time. Yeah. No, and I'm just responding with what I think about that idea. Sure. That's a new one. I should have pondered before I... Yeah, didn't even think of that being a thing that could happen to me. Wow. Well, halfway there. Oh no. Whatever this is gonna be bad. Oh, that's not too bad. We've got Bolt, which is a 1-for-1 with Narset. Oh! Wow. Okay. Oh my god! Ah! How do they have it all? Ah! Oh my god. And they played around our Bolt on their Narset. Like, oh my god. It's like our opponent is really, really, really good. Like I was warned they might be. God damn it, Blitz. Why did you tell me? Why couldn't I just be getting my ass kicked by some random person on the internet? Why do I have to know there is somebody? God, I can't believe I lost that last game. So savage. One wins the flip. All right. Well, at least most of their hand is lands right now. And Wrenn and Six keeps gaining me value even if they don't play a non-basic. Also, they don't know I have a Strip Mine hiding in my hand. Which I can guarantee you Roy is ecstatic about the opportunity of. Roy likes him some Strip Mine. Yeah, no, I understand that. No, I see the opportunity. So it is possible next turn we have Bolt, Ping, and attack with Deathrite Shaman. I don't know that that's something I'm going to do. But it's certainly an option. It just depends. I mean, they're tanking pretty hard here. I don't know how much mana that they can vomit out that isn't artifact mana. They activate the Narset. That's an interesting choice. Yeah, I mean, yeah. They have their own personal mini sulfuric vortex. Yeah. They got a Bolt? That's not good. It's not that bad, though. It's gonna kill my Deathrite Shaman? That's fine. Do you have a bunch of artifact mana? They do not. Yeah. So we're gonna fight them on their end step with the Bolt. We have a mana open, so they have to have Force of Will specifically. They do not. That's great. Second Wrenn and Six, not my favorite. Just pick up the Wasteland, shoot their Volk. Can I cruise here? I could, but it would require exiling my entire graveyard. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's probably worth doing, huh? So let's... Oh, but... So we'll have to exile the Wasteland, but we have a Strip Mine to replace it, so... We could do that. I just don't want to reveal the fact that I have the Strip Mine. Strip Mine's just better, right? Shit. All right. Well, hopefully their hand looks something like this, because this is not the best. But, I mean, we're doing fine here, and they're very choked on color mana. My opponent's name, More Nothings, seems to be self-fulfilling. Does it deal 3? Holy crap. This thing is really bad if you start hitting a bunch of bad flips. How sick would Oof be here? Oh, pretty good. Could still die. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, man. Not again. I don't want to die out of nowhere. Please. At least the card they grabbed off their Narset earlier was a Lightning Bolt. And they used it to kill my Deathrite Shaman, so... Pass the turn. That is wild. Okay. Fetch land would have been great. Because then I would be able to cast this Demonic Tutor. That said, Strip Mine into Deathrite Shaman seems pretty good. If we're going to do that, let's preordain first. That's a good one. Those are both good ones. Ah! Alright. What if we go top? Strip mine the island. Sure. Oh, crap. What the f is this? Oh, it's gonna be dig through time? Oh my god. Grotesque. On the plus side, if they don't have counter magic next turn, I can just win on the spot. But they could easily find, well, I say easily, they could find Breach plus enough mana to cast it, and then they'll probably just go off pretty comfortably. I mean, we'll see. But if I make it to the next turn and they don't have counter magic, we can just take infinite turns with Wrenn and Six Emblem. So that's kind of cool. Ponder. Well, that seems good. Seems like we might have time. So what's the more risky line? Attack their mana. But we can't. Then we can't cast the Demonic Tutor. Put them on 0 mana. Cast the Deathrite Shaman. Seems pretty good. Till they kill me through it. They chose not to shuffle. All right. I'm pretty sure the right choice is to just go after their mana here. We could have tried to. We could try to win this turn, but it's just like so unlikely to succeed that I'm just not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put myself through that. Yep. So for the record, what we could have done is gone Demonic Tutor for Time Walk, and then next turn we have Wrenn and Six emblem. Play the crack the Wrenn and Six, play the new Wrenn and Six, and start Time Walking. But instead, we put them on 0 resources. We went up mana, and so we have a little more leeway this turn. Now, it depends on how much sick artifact mana they can play out here. The Black Lotus is already in their graveyard, so they really don't need much. If they've got if they had the Underworld Breach, they could have gone for it there. They did not. Mox is not a bad draw. Not a good draw. I have a Nature's Claim in my graveyard for this Wrenn and Six emblem. That seems good. Do that. Do this. Play that. This cannot exile. Sure. Yes, you're right. We have 6 mana though, so we can detutor into Time Walk into Time Walk. Okay, and I have a Nature's Claim in my graveyard if we get in trouble. Oh. Well, looks like we may have one. So let's eat a land out of their graveyard. Go black. Cast Demonic Tutor. No, I'd rather have some kind of insurance here, Roy. Some kind of protection for what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to grab my own Flusterstorm. Because now I have Wrenn and Six plus Flusterstorm. Yes! I can't believe we pulled it out after that early Wasteland play against the Gush. Oh my god. Okay, this format is kind of super sweet. Your question. Bring on the question. Was this the philosophical question? Opponent is Tomb Simon. Can I keep this? How many basics have we seen over all our games thus far? More or less than 5? Less than 5. Less than 5. We saw 1 forest and 1 island. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm on the play with Pyroblast and Deathrite Shaman, right? I mean, how could this go wrong? Think we just jam Deathrite off a Trop? Yeah, well, Simon Nielsen has no idea that they're against Zach Ryle, a Canadian non-pro player, you know? What are they gonna do? Alright, I think most of my deck is green. Also, since I have red, this means I can cast Wrenn and Six, which I really want to do. So, Deathrite Shaman. Blah, blah, blah. Pro player versus pro slayer. I will say, in playing Legacy and Vintage, I have played against so many goddamn known people. Holy crap. Like, that never happens. Like, the frequency is like once every 2 or 3 leagues in Modern. In Legacy, it's been every goddamn league. Literally played against the Storm Master, Bryant Cook. And we won. Uh-oh. My Xerox deck is not Xeroxing. The copier is broken, Roy! We broke the copy machine! Gonna go ahead and be a little aggressive here. Needs toner. PC load letter? What does that even mean? But that's not a blue spell. Alright. Well, that card is terrifying. Also terrifying. And the biggest problem I'm having right now, looks like they're on PO? Okay. I haven't seen PO yet, but I get the concept. Well, that'll do. PO more like PU. Good one, Blitz. Alright, force me. Yeah. I'm well equipped against you, friend. Did it? I did it. I landed my haymaker. Okay, so whichever one I take, they know I have it. Pyroblast is just better. Flusterstorm's good, but Pyroblast is like, just listen, you're not playing any red spell, alright? So, you know. Flusterstorm is like, well, if you play through properly, you'll be okay. So. No, well, I have no idea. I have no idea. You would have to do the research on that one, Roy. As I've said, you know me. I didn't go into this doing a lot of great research, and that said, you don't know everything that I know. I know a lot about Legacy, or a fairly reasonable amount, but I don't know anything about Vintage. Oh my god. Opponent says, oops, that was not the card I wanted to draw. I give them a frowny face. Alright. I think we probably want the Pyroblast. And yeah, Mindbreak Trap. I don't think we want the Vigors or the Nature's Claim. We'll see. Oh, Flux, right? So Bolt is probably less great here. Three mana might be too slow. That's my thought. Go down Force of Negation. Go down Misstep. No, they've got all the crazy artifacts. Yeah, it's Sensei's top. Maybe I don't need the extra Pyroblast. I'm gonna roll like this. So out one Bolt, out one Force of Negation. We'll see what we do. Yeah. I realized it as soon as I was starting to do it. I was like, wait. This hand is very reasonable. Slaying more pros than he slays women at the club. It's because I don't slay women at the club. I slay women at the bar. Clubs are way too fucking loud. Well, that's a fine way to start a game. Tomato, tomato. That's two. Okay, is there something bigger than the Soul Ring coming? Obviously not if I Mindbreak Trap. So I've got to turn 2 Dack Fayden. I think we let it go. Just kind of pretend like we can't do anything. Holy mana. Wow. All right. Well, this is turned too late. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure, Roy, if what I did there was, you know. We will soon find out. I think you're probably right, but it's just so hard. I don't know their deck list at all. So I'll have to look up a paradoxical outcome deck list after this. Looks sweet. Looks kind of like the Emery Urza deck. Just the crazy Stormcat. Really? Okay, this could be great for us. This could be really good for us. What if I hit you with the greatest thief in the multiverse? Dack Fayden, Dack Fade out. The hell? Oh, sure. Well played. I think the Leovold is more important in this matchup than Dack, so I like waiting on the elf. Well, also, ramping into my 5 mana cancel. Nice, says me. I like this human. This human's a good human. The reason I was sequencing that way is grabbing one of their mana rocks now just seemed really good. But I mean, to be perfectly frank, I don't know who's a good human. Simon, last name. Nielsen. All right. Yeah. No. I know. I understand what you mean, Roy. I just, yeah. Not actually sure how good that is, but. So I could strip mine, Wrenn and Six, and ponder this turn, or I can Leovold and strip mine. Well, I know what Roy votes for. What about this one? I can fight that one. Ow. Didn't know I was such a fan of tribal decks. I do like a good tribal deck. That's the thing, I like a good tribal deck. Oh, we're out of lands in graveyards. That's super awkward. Oh, but they're going to put one in. Wait, I'm going to put two in. Never mind. Okay. So we'll take them off of red, I guess. Thopter's best tribal type, let me tell you. Have you seen the greatest tribal leader of all time, Hope of Girapur? Man, my opponent is spectacularly doing nothing. Hope EDH deck when. It's coming. It's coming. So red, green, Wrenn and Six. Strip mine. Rograch, son of Rogach. Quality Magic the Gathering card. Pander. We're looking for forces. We're looking for, yeah, mostly just forces. Yeah, like that. Like that. Yep. Yeah, this is a good example of what we might want if we could have planned for it. I'm not gonna say it's perfect, you know, but the Merchant Scroll could have been ancestral, actual factual ancestral. Your mana crypt shall be your doom. All right, Wrenn and Six is on their sweet way to being our path to victory. So let's Gush. I haven't seen anyone playing Veil of Summer yet, but this could be the moment. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh. It's the last card in their hands. They're drawing 3 cards. They have a shit ton of mana. Get Probe. Oh, you know 2 of my cards, but... Wow. Okay. So... I know both their cards. It's Mana Vault and Mana Crypt, right? So... I think I just Merchant Scroll for a, the other, Mindbreak Trap for safety. Oh, I have to reveal it, though. It's both correct and a trap. You're right, you're right. Is Ancestral better? Whatever, how they're gonna play around it, I guess. Well, if I find another blue card, then I have Force into Mindbreak Trap. So, all right. So Wrenn and Six is creeping. Wrenn and Six is creeping up to. Saharkian. Oh yeah. That's me, friend. That's me. We actually have a clock. They don't. True. Well, like any attractive woman, we gotta ask ourselves the question: when do we start stripping? I guess the answer is not yet. Not yet. We have multiple clocks, right? I can start exiling instant and sorcery as their graveyard and kill them in a couple turns here. That quote's gonna age so poorly. Listen. I know we're in a very sensitive era, all right? I get it. I sympathize. I really do. But we can't let all of that take away from the opportunity to make good jokes. All right? Was it a good joke? Yeah, you know what? I think that was a good joke. So, if it ages poorly, it ages poorly. Better comedians, more famous people than me have written things and said things that have aged poorly. Couldn't hurt to start forming your sincere apology. You're right, dog. Snowflakes can deal with it. Well, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant, but it's what you meant. All right. What if I drew 3 cards? Is this a fair Magic the Gathering card? I still know two of the cards in their hand. Wrenn and Six plus Ancestral Recall sounds like fun. Because their deck is very much a sorcery speed kind of deck, right? Yeah, seems like it. It's another force? All right. So, oh, I should have put the fetch. I think I'm just jamming Narset here with infinite amounts of backup. And we'll just plus Wrenn and Six an extra time. Vintage is absolutely nuts. Thanks for the follow. Sahakian. Sahakian. I don't know. Do I even tick my Narset? Nope. Yeah, I should have left Black Mana up there. That was my mistake, because I could keep pinging them to death. But I just don't think there's any escape from them here. For them here. They have to go off this turn, right? And they... Don't I still know the other cards in their hand? Whatever. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Is Veil banned? I don't think so. No. I don't even think it's restricted, is it? We haven't seen anyone playing it at all. Took down two very good opponents. Yeah, but it's vintage, right? I didn't outthink them. I didn't out-strategize them. My deck just drew more of its crazy bananas vomit cards than theirs did. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the worst player, but I just don't... I definitely am not sitting here being like, oh my god, quite the outplay. Yeah. I think deck selection probably matters the most in this format, and then format knowledge, right? Those two things are way more important than the tactics for the most part. I'm sure there are tactics. I'm 150% sure that there is a lot of tactical value. But the strategy here is just way. I think tight play is in last place on that one. Because I am the loosest player of all time, and I've been doing okay here. I mean, I'm not the loosest player. I know at one point I had 2 fetch lands in play, played a 3rd fetch land, and I went fetch, hold priority fetch, so that I couldn't get blown out by wasteland, so that I would always be able to gush. Because if they wastelanded my first duel, then I could fetch again to get another duel to gush. Which I think is... No, it didn't happen there, but something similar happened somewhere else. So, like, we've been making plays. Like, I'm not saying we're not making plays. We're doing the best we can. I think format knowledge is probably more important than tight play. But it's possible that when you're both fairly inept, playing a deck that gives you an opportunity for tight play is nice. We also just beat 2 blue decks in a row. Play another pack to cause multiple comp REL tournaments. Yeah, but that wouldn't happen, Roy. Because after you get your first game loss from missing your pack trigger, I mean, you'd never make that mistake again. That's the entire basis of the way the infraction system for judging was created. That's the reason we give warnings and game losses and such, is so that people don't make those mistakes again. So that we can keep the integrity of competitive tournaments high. You know? I just can't imagine that happening. Yeah. Well, it's just knowing like what's gonna kill you. But I mean, it's still important. It's super important in Modern, right? Like knowing that right now, some of the mono red decks and the black red mid range deck are packing 4 of main deck Blood Moon. If your deck is vulnerable to Blood Moon, yeah. Yeah, Modern is like, it feels like it's almost entirely knowledge and matchups. And then the technical play is like fairly light, except in certain matchups. Some matchups like get really weird. Elvish Reclaimer is a hell of a card. This has definitely been a blast and a half, though. Playing some vintage. Reclaimer's a chump. It's no crab. Modern analog would be KCI? Oh, yeah, for sure. But the Breach player we played, More Nothings, that grinder, they pulled that win out of their butt on that last game, or on the second game. I'll be back while this queue is hitting. Oh, still didn't match. What's that sound? It's the fan on my laptop, whirring, rattling, going whir 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 whir. Sounds like a droid. Well, I think. Do you stream and upload from a laptop? Yep. Plugged into a monitor. I have a secondary monitor. So I stopped buying desktops when I got into university, and since the first big boy job I had after university was working for cruise ships, I haven't owned a desktop in like 7-8 years. I mean, I don't have any problem with owning a desktop. I just don't have the money right now to spend on it. Like, I could spend money on a desktop, but then I would not have a lot of money left. So right now, it's not really in the cards, my friend. Yikes. Might have to call the stream for lack of human beings in the league. Play me in a custom match. Nah, sorry, friend. Yeah, that's right. Everyone buggered off to bed. Yeah, this is exactly it. If I were to go over with a modern deck, I bet everyone would be ready to play me. All right, okay, I was about to say if we hit 10 minutes, I was going to call it. Stenophilia? Stenophilia? All right. I mean, we're soft to a lot of stuff, but turn one, Deathrite turned into Leovold. On the plus side, no idea who this opponent is, so we're guaranteed to lose, is what you're saying. Like 0% chance to win. Totally shafted. Opponent mulls to 6. See, it's the fact that we asserted our dominance by just being like, hey there, good luck, have fun, pick up my 7, keep. What are you gonna do? Huh? What you doing over there? Thanks, Roy. Watch out. So we're gonna fetch an Underground Sea with our Polluted Delta. Well, that's not a good sign. All right, well, F6, because our opponent now knows that I have no interaction. Now, that might just be a Git probe so that they can be on their merry way and draw a card. This is the hope. Pander, you got it? One drop Planeswalker, honestly, Lamau. Oh no, I agree with you. I agree with you. Deathrite is quite the card. We were able to win the second game against PO by just pinging our opponent with Deathrite Shaman plus getting to use it for mana when we wanted to. Like, it's pretty busted. Card is pretty busted. Opponent does not shuffle. Well, that's a good draw. Not necessary, but certainly welcome. So we can go Volk, Emerald, blue, green, black. Keep the Volk open for Brainstorm if we need to. Obviously, they could have a pitch counter for Leovold. So my other option is doing something goofy like just like Demonic Tutor into Pyro and slow roll it a little bit. But I've already tapped my mana wrong if that's what I was intending to do. Because I can't play the Pyro and the Brainstorm now. So I guess we just force check. I mean, we didn't come here not to force check. All right. I guess I'll check if I can force back. I cannot. Close, though. And certainly useful. Force pitch force? Nice. Good catch. Good catch. Jace plus Demonic Tutor feeling all right here. Jeez. Deathrite Shaman is so broken. Oh my god. It's so stupidly, subtly broken. Ooh. Grace with the raid.
You can run, but you can't glide.
How's it going there, friend? We were playing some vintage. We're learning a lot and mostly winning, actually. It's kind of a shocker. I think I'm happy to play Jace and not bother with the Demonic Tutor this turn, just to have the Force up. Yeah. Gives me a little more flexibility on the next turn. I also don't necessarily want to exile this Polluted Delta if I can help it. Vampiric Tutor. What are they playing? 8 for 2 on the night. Hard to complain about double 4-1s. Yeah, well, yeah. It's been my first night playing playing vintage, and we've gone 3-2 in every league, and we're currently 2-0 in this one. So it's feeling pretty good. It's feeling pretty good. Vampiric Tutor. Like Doomsday with the red splash. Well, that could be bad news. But what they're going to cast with it is almost definitely... It's almost definitely a non-creature, right? Alright. A wheel? No, just a preordain. Dear opponent, stop it. Cut it out. Boop. We do have a lightning bolt in our deck that we can just Demonic Tutor for. So we can go Demonic Tutor, Bolt, flip Jace. Although we could go Demonic Tutor, Ancestral, flip Jace, Ancestral. And get a Mystic Sanctuary in there somewhere. It's more risky, but it's disgusting. Go Demonic Tutor for Ancestral. See what we hit. No, we can flip the Jace, recast the Demonic Tutor, and then get the Lightning Bolt. Because we have 6 mana. So, what if we just did it all? The only way this goes south is if I top deck... if I top deck the Mystic Sanctuary with the Ancestral, but I'm okay with that. Well... No, because I can still Jace... I can use the Jace to play the Demonic Tutor, so it's okay. Or that happened. Can we get an uncalled called Mnemonic Tutor? I think there is one. I'm not making that up. I think that's a card. Boop. All right. That's my turn. Go ahead. Do as you will. Does that search on cards? Check it with erase, not the Urza's Saga one. No, it's okay. It does do. Huh. For some reason I thought there was one called Mnemonic Tutor. I don't know why. It's a perfect uncard, yeah. Plays arena called Mnemonic Tutor. No, I don't think that's what I knew about. Alright, opponent, what's your one card? How good is it? I've got a force. Check me. Check me, I'll check you back. Uh-oh. I didn't mean it. Dreadhorde Arcanist? Breach! Wow. I mean, gotta counter it, but that is a serious almost yikes. Whew. If I hadn't drawn the absolute nuts, that could have been bad. Luckily for me, though, we're just over here drawing the nuts. Jeez. Alright, do I even... So I could ping the monk, but honestly, I'd rather just Mystic Sanctuary for my Ancestral. Wow, if I didn't literally have godlike powers. I did have to tap my red earlier. They do not have a land in their graveyard, so I actually can't cast this Pyroblast. That's a yikes. Their breach is in their graveyard, though, so I'm kind of not so... Oh, they put a land in. Whew. Thanks, opponent. Please now cast a blue card for some reason. I don't know what 3-mana blue card you'd be playing, but it looks like you are. Narset. That is perfection. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, if I was an actual, factual Jesus Christ arisen from the grave, this would be a problem. Oh well. Hey, Terroir 2 with the follow. Thank you, friend. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the good stuff. Oh, it's the good stuff, Roy. Oh, it's all the good stuff. Just get out, opponent. You're done. You're done. No gods or kings here. Only elk. Whoop. I'm just gonna keep disrespecting this monk token. That's my game plan. Oh, it's Tarot 12? Oh, sorry, man. I didn't notice. Tarot is delicious to some people. Not me, but it's alright. To be fair, the way I said it was Terre King, if you take the Hua to be French. Terre King. King of Terre. Gush? Brain Freeze. Targeting... Oh, sure. Targeting themselves? Okay. I don't understand how that could possibly help them, but alright. Well, it's clearly not Terror, though. It's Terroir 2. Electric Boogaloo. Like, my name is Mana Symbol like the instrument, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Because it's spelled that way. It's not Mana Symbol like the symbol of mana. That just wouldn't make any sense. I'm just screwing with you. I know what Leet Speak is. I remember Leet Speak. I was cool once, you know. That's a lie, though. But I do remember Leet Speak. And I do remember when gamer tags all looked like, you know, the... They don't want people taking the names of iconic cards. Weird. Weird. Alright, so we're against Breach again. So Mindbreak Trap seemed good because you can exile Lodi, and Nature's Claim is good because it's cheap interaction with what they're doing. Tarmogoyf, no good. Get Probe, maybe. Oh, Grayus, what I was talking about was Leyline all day, really? I find Leyline so god awful to play with. And they have a number of white threats too. Like Force of Vigor? So last time I had this discussion of like, either we have to keep a green card in our hand, which is not a problem, or which is sometimes problematic, or we have to keep 4 mana up for Force of Vigor. So I don't love it. The 2-for-1 is super appealing, like I get that, but we can shave an Oko here. I really like Mindbreak Trap and Nature's Claim for this. Leyline seems clutch versus Breach. Right, the thing is, the Breach deck isn't just a Breach deck. It's also like a mid-range deck. And you can't overboard for one direction or the other, or you're just going to kill yourself. At least that's... Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't... I don't think you beat them by, like, acting like they're a graveyard combo deck. I think you play against them as if they're like a mid-range 4-color deck that has a combo kill that you need to be conscious of. But, yeah. I don't know. I know where I'm at on it. Thank you for the follow, Iskav. Isakv? Isakv? Alright, this hand is a banger. Not really, but it's got action. Game 1, if you're on a deck with ley lines, it's the easiest game 1 there is. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if I buy that. You'd have to We ran into a lands deck that was playing Leyline and Helm, and a shops deck that was playing Leyline and Helm. It was our first league had some really wild decks in it. So just go Tarn pass here. We've got Pyroblast. Yeah, Golos. It was a Golos deck that had that. I've been playing a more combo-focused Breach, and that can manually storm through Leyline. How are you finding Vintage? This week is my first playing the format. Mine as well. It's neat. It's flippin' crazy, dude. That's what I'll say about Legacy or Vintage so far. It's just a wild ride, and you better strap yourself in. Hope you get lucky. Golos oops all combos. Isa. Okay, that's fine. I mean, if you want Isa, then Isa you get. Just like Terror gets Terror. I just josh him because Terroir. Legacy's mad too many issues. I love Legacy. Ooh. I love Legacy right now. I haven't played it that much. I think I have to let... it go. Because we've played enough of these decks to know that sometimes your Ancestral hits a bunch of nothing. Alright, go. Get in there. Did they draw the follow-up relevant card? I'll take the Force. I'll take the Force after the Ancestral. That is A-okay. Because that's one less Force and one less blue card. There's a brain freeze that they have for their Breach. Yeah, I mean, that's what happened to me with Modern a little bit. I can play Modern right now, but I just don't feel a strong attraction to any deck. And when I started playing Legacy, it was like, oh, this is fun. And when I started playing Vintage, it's like, oh, this is fun. Magic is a fucking blast. Mo mana, mo problems. All right, LP, what do you got? Yeah, all right, you got it. Well, if I didn't fight the Time Walk, why would I fight the Mentor? Answer is... Vintage is the turn 1 format. It's not all turn 1s, but it is the turn 1 format. So if they have the Pyro, Force just means that they'll use the Pyro when the Mentor's not in play. And we have an Oko. We can Elk the Mentor. So it's not that shit. Oh, 0 cost spells. Okay. Alright, well. How about this one? No! Ah, boo earns. Opponent had it all. Alright, not sure how to recover here. That is way too many monks. Reading Questing Beast is like being a preacher. Today we read from Questing Beast. Wow! Alright, so we're dead no matter what. Today we read from Questing Beast line 5, which says in part, creatures with power of 2 or less. I ask y'all, what does 2 or less really mean to you? When have any of you ever felt 2 or less? I myself remember being a young man when I felt 2 or less. Oh my, it was a time. All right, so yeah, that was a tough one. No, let's go Force of Negation out. No. Turn 1, Deathrite. Turn 2, Leovold or Dack. And we've got Ancestral in hand. Seems good. Seems good. Opponent get their 7 as well. Jeez, this match has been just nothing but solid keeps. Just both players just being like, "Yep, good enough. Let's go." Something about a government coup in Argentina. I think you got that country screwed up on that one. I think it was Estonia. Beta push. Oh, okay. Command is great. Command is quality. I mean, we're in it to win it, right? Let's go, baby. Force the force, of course. Of course. Dack wouldn't force the force, that's why I'm not playing Dack. Pitch Brain Freeze again. We have Ancestral this game, so hopefully that helps us get over the hump. They had it last game, and it definitely made things a little more difficult. Oh, no. Oh my god. Whoa. That's a new one. Okay. You got it. Well, that's horrifying. Luckily, I have 2 ways to remove it. I would prefer to use the Pyro first in case it resolves. Because then we hold the Lightning Bolt for Monastery Mentor. Okay. Surgical, my Pyroblast. I only have the 2, so okay. Suddenly a bunch of wild cards from our opponent. Not totally sure what that's about, but alright. Alright. Since that happened, I think I'm gonna go ahead and jam this Ancestral. They could have like Flusterstorm or something of that nature, but they have to trade their Lotus Petal for it. Yeah. Alright. I'm not mad. They are super low on resources. Ancestral Surgical. Yeah, that's an interesting play. I don't know how many times they thought you were going to recast it, but okay. To be fair, this deck is playing a Mystic Sanctuary, so like literally if I draw a fetch land on the next turn, we can go reset Ancestral, Dack it, and cast it. So, I mean, okay. Oh, Strip Mine. Strip Mine. That's an option. Dack Fayden. No way. They got more counters? Holy yikes. Yeah, okay. Taking them off red feels good. I mean, it's not as good as... but I'll take it. Alright, we'll pass here. Feels like we're pretty far ahead, but... this is vintage. I could have Mentor into Petal again somehow. Oh, I don't like the upkeep stop. Okay. So I already lost my Ancestral. So what does Merchant Scroll get me? Mindbreak Trap. Brainstorm. Gush? Gush. This gets me Gush. This gets me Gush. A woohoo! That's a good one. Can anyone confirm or deny that the fact that I get to strip mine my opponent now, is that good? Are we having fun? It's working! It's working! Heyo! Hello. Yeah, this deck is boss. I adore this. I adore this deck. Oh! Surgical the Strip Mine. You got it. You got me good. You got me good. But now they saw the Nature's Claim in my hand. All right. Well, we can still find our wasteland. Roy, how do you feel? If you're still there, Roy, how do you feel about losing our strip mine there? It's that was a low blow, opponent. It was a low blow. The Mox is the one card in my hand they don't know about. That's why I didn't play it there. I don't really need the mana for anything, realistically speaking, so I don't feel pressured to play it out. Again with the upkeep stop and the draw step stop. Okay. We now have a reason to play our Mox. Additionally, we can Mystic Sanctuary this turn and reset Ancestral. Seems good. I mean, somewhat irrelevant because we're about to have Wrenn and Six emblem. But, you know. I wonder if they'll have the third surgical to stop my sick ancestral. Would appear they do not. All right. Since it's possible we're just going to emblem Wrenn and Six next turn, I'm just going to stop playing out these lands. Most versions play 2 in the sideboard, so you might have seen them all. I agree with you. I'm just never. I don't tend to play Magic that way. I go, you know what? They could have a third one, and I'm just going to be ready to be disappointed when they do. All right, that's Ancestral. I've got Hardcast Force backup, and then even if this all goes sideways, we just start casting it out of our... Why would I even bother? Should I? I don't... There's only one land in graveyards right now. You know what? That's fine. You got it. I'm not even going to ping you with my... No, I'll ping you with my Deathrite Shaman. You're not going to kill me now. They must have had Dredge really hurt them at some point. I can only assume. Alright. I mean, there's no way we don't do that, right? And then I just go Ancestral myself, pitch the Flooded Strand. Alright. Kill me now, child. I think we won. Every land I draw trades in for 3 cards? Wow. Are you having as much fun as I am, opponent? Ancestral. Really rather you didn't. They out of red mana. I don't know. There's a Volk in their graveyard. I think they've scooped. Yeah. Scalding Tarn in exile? No, they weren't out of red mana. And they should have had Mox in too. Alright, 3-0 again. We all know what happens now. The O2, the plummet. The plummet from glory. Well, big thanks to everyone for hanging out. Maybe we'll finally 4-1 one. You don't know. You don't know Blitz. You don't know me. I don't know you. That's my purse. Well, they've got a sick framey thing. Yeah, I think we keep this hand in Vintage. Hey, it's Dan Bopes. Welcome back. Not the first time we won against someone that Blitz didn't immediately identify. That is true. I mean, this hand is the nuts, right? Like, this hand is straight gasoline on an unacceptable level. In the dark, I don't know if I want to play out this Mox Ruby. So I'm just going to pass. Because the Mox Ruby could get shuffled away with Brainstorm in the future. Like, I have a lot of mana already. Soul Ring. What if we didn't? I prefer no. Thank you. Oh, also Strip Mine. Boop. Roy says, deal with it. Deal with it. Ooh. What? Yeah. Crazy pitch. But what if we didn't? Okay, so Volk means I have red-green in case I lose my Deathrite Shaman. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Boop. And Wrenn and Six off the top. Bang. All right, Wrenn and Six off the Brainstorm. Bang. Not quite. But, as predicted, Mox Ruby is doing the greatest service for the kingdom. Do I want a second Deathrite Shaman? I don't think that I do. Although it makes it possible for me to cast Force next turn. Alright, sure. Opponent still has 5 cards in hand, so that's potentially problematic, but we've diffused a lot of their early game. We got rid of their only Sensei's Divining Top, so hopefully that's in some way relevant. They have no graveyard going so far. Alright. Well, we tried. Sure. Okay. Black Lotus Underworld Breach. Oh my god, stop. I have another land on top that I do not want. Let's go get a black card. Sorry, black land. And at least make sure that that Ancestral never hurts us again. You've done all the damage you're gonna do. What do I do? I'm sorry, I thought this was America. I thought we were playing Vintage. I thought you and I were gonna play a game of Vintage. So much card draw. I am terrified. Oh my god. Well, that's a lot more mana. Cast a Grim Monolith. Vomit. We hard cast Force. We absolutely can. And we absolutely have to. And if they have Pyroblast, I'm going to lose. We don't have double black right now, so no, we can't. Oh, it's all good. No, it's Mox Emerald. Would that mana traders would let me choose what art we have, but what's going on over there, friend? You okay? They don't seem okay. Well, we just rolled into hour 7. Well, I just know them a lot better. Yeah, pitch Narset. Brutal. That card is actually not that good against me. It's a pain in the butt, but it's actually not that good against us. Well, I found a Wasteland. But it's not useful. They've got way too much mana. That's a card. What does that get me in my main deck? Yeah, we bought them both. So I'm assuming this is Jeskai Breach. Leovold. Yeah, Leovold would be good. It's not useful now, but if we make it through the next turn. Yeah. No, I like Leovold. Plus we get to say, oh, Leovold. Leovold. Oh, Leovold. So we can't cast non-creature spells with a converted mana cost greater than the number of lands we control. So, Force Will, definitely not playable. What in the fuck is that doing in your deck? Well, that's not fun. Okay. Okay. I think my opponent thinks I'm going to combo then. They took my strip mine. Well, sometimes. Although there's no lands in the graveyards. Fuck. Well, I mean. Oh, I just have to kill the card. I mean, he's doing a lot more. And then, even without a land in the graveyard, next turn we can cast Leovold. There is no land, right? No. Yeah. The only mode we can activate is instant sorcery removal. So, unfortunately, they nuked my yard immediately. Wild. What did I lose? That wasn't that bad. They didn't even draw a card. Weird. 4 mana Tormod's Crypt. What is this now? Oh, it's PO. Oh, they're on PO. Alright, well. I mean, we're not dead yet. But we were 1 turn off of the Leovold. We did not see that one before. Sure. Does regular Breach run Mopal and Sensei's Divining Top? Yeah. No, we're playing against... oh yeah, I guess it's Esper PO. Just playing the Mox Ruby because they're an outcome deck. The only reason I'm holding on in this game is there's an outside shot, because I don't know how their deck actually works, that they have to try to pick up a paradoxical outcome out of their graveyard, which I will then eat with Deathrite. Oh, also, apparently they didn't win. I'll just take the 2, thank you. Oops. Yeah. The deck plays 2 Lavinias as in terms of the list that I've seen. Okay, well that's, yeah. I'll play this card that has no chance of resolving. Yeah. I'll go figure. Alright. Alright. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. I mean, they didn't win that turn, right? They had enough mana to cast another paradoxical outcome. That... So eat the Tarn in response. Add a black. Eat the paradoxical in response. So take the wheel, paradoxical outcome player. It's all you now. Sure. 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 They could have merchant scrolled for another paradoxical outcome. I wonder why they didn't. Maybe they didn't see it? Seems like they didn't see it, which is bonkers.
Eat the pudding, 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 eat the pudding. Okay. And then we gotta get to work.
Oh my god. Yeah, I forgot about Academy being a card. Gitaxian Probe, you got it. Go nuts. Oh, they're gonna brainstorm me? Brain freeze me? I think they're gonna brain freeze me eventually. But their storm count's not high enough. Good lord. Oh my god. Time walk. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Time walk out of that. Doesn't even have the decency to kill me. Mentor time walk. Sure. Blitz did not identify this player. This one I definitely want Force of Vigor in. Yeah. Trap, Blast, Force. Yeah. That's what I'm taking. You could go Goyf out again. Probably Force. Probably Bolt. Yeah. Maybe we keep the Bolt too for that reason. I think I can go down one Oko. I would call them paradoxical outcome, but I don't know what Xerox means anymore. I thought I knew what it meant, but I feel like Jace might be a little slow here. Jace is really powerful, but no, we didn't. You are not wrong. I know it's probably sacrilege, but I'm cutting Git Probe. Feels like a good game one card because it's just like a blank slot, but PO with all the colors of the rainbow. Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, I guess we're gonna find out if we win or lose real quick on this one. I'm not a fan of keeping this. Neither am I, but I really wanted to. This is much better. You just tuck the treasure cruise here. Opponent keeps their 7. Always, always. Alright. Come on, that hand was amazing, and it's so much power. Hand was gasoline. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, sure, sure. I mean, I could have done. I just like the idea of playing a couple more. I don't know. It didn't feel right to me to just jam the ancestral on one like that. But it's poor taste of basic lands. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. That is gross. So if they counter my Wrenn and Six here, I'm going to be a little bit in trouble on colors. Hopefully we get away with that. Whew. They didn't know that, but could easily have gone badly. All right, let's not die on turn 2. Okay. I don't like letting them have the mana here, and I have an Ancestral to recover, so I know that seemed super aggressive, but I'm happy with what I did there. I don't know why. I was just like, it just felt 100% right to me to jam there. We definitely want red open and black or green. Ayo, that's yes, yes, always. Thank you, Dack. Go through the clutch. All right, we can still play Flusterstorm for now, and then we can Oko that on our turn. And then we can Oko that on the next turn. Then we have to deal with a million friggin' elks. All right, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It might be fine. So we're gonna go get Bolt or Pyroblast for Lavinia. I guess I could get Time Walk. What if I got Time Walk and then reset the Diabolic Tutor? It's a risky line. I like Bolt better. Yeah, we can always reset next turn, right? Yeah. So we'll just get a land with this. Actually, do I want to reset the tutor now? I think that I do. Yeah, I do. Sure, they know it's coming, but my hand is pretty okay against what they're actually going to do, so... Or what the most dangerous plays from them are set me up nicely for Mindbreak Trap into Flusterstorm. Passes the turn. Oh, second main phase Mox Ruby, sure. And Mox Opal. Merchant Scroll. They have one card in hand, so only gets blue instants. And if it's a storm card, Mindbreak Trap beats that. All right. What do you got? Paradoxical outcome. Okay. You got it. Hey, they're doing the thing. They're doing the thing. Boop. Get out of here, you nerd. Oh, they didn't have an out. Flusterstorm first. Explain why. They had no mana. Is Flusterstorm the better is the worst counter? No, they had no mana and they had no cards. Yeah. Sorry, they had one card in hand, so they could pitch. Okay. Draw Demonic Tutor. So we go fetch, tutor, time walk. Yeah, it's over. Should be. Pick up fetch. Go to my next turn. Just hold my lands for now. Wow. How do we always do that? Wrenn and Six knows what it's being called. Here's its name. Yay! I like how many times we've won with Wrenn and Six Time Walk now. It's some modern technology, my friends. Modern technology for modern problems. Vintage problems require modern solutions. All right. Let's just find a good hand again. So tempting. But I don't know. I think if I'm not bringing an Energy Flux in this matchup, I probably shouldn't be playing it at all. Good. Mindbreak Trap and a Mental Misstep, Preordain. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep this. It's slightly risky. We need to find a second land, but we've got the Preordains to get us there. And after last game, they'll be more incentivized to go after my Wrenn and Six, which hopefully works out for us. They have the upkeep Ancestral here. I'm ready. All I can think right now when I'm looking at this art is headshot. Just absolutely annihilated. Urbrask getting nuked. I don't think so. No, Urbrask is still alive. No, it's just like some kind of mere Phyrexian creature. It's not a specific. Yeah, it's like a Phyrexianized mirror. Giglio MTG bot has everything. Also, welcome Jig, Gig, Glig, Chig. I don't know. Wig. Kirsten Wig. Welcome, Kirsten Wig. You are a cool person, and I like you. And your humor. Is this the Ancestral we've been waiting for? Nope. Yeah, Rancor has a solid flavor text. What if we didn't? So the reason I'm doing this is concealing my information, which is, it seems marginal, but because I have a Mindbreak Trap, I think it might be really important. Of course, if that happens, we get absolutely shanked. My bad. Woof. If you count flavor text with the art, Severed Legion is up there for my favorites. I love it, Severed Legion. Oh, Goblin Slider, Skirk Prospector from Onslaught. Skirk Prospector from Onslaught is a banger. Oh, Shock from Onslaught. Oh my god, Shock from Onslaught. I love lightning. It's my best invention since the rock. And it's attributed to Togo Goblin Weaponsmith, who just got a card in the recent Commander set. This is scary. 2. Alright. Mindbreak Trap live. Ho! Please? Well, they're gonna get to Ancestral again. Yeah, Obliterate's... Yeah, Obliterate has the two, like, polar opposite styles of flavor text. Super 100% flavor involved, emotionally, you know, invested, and then comedy. Not a bad Yawgmoth's Will, but definitely not the worst one I've ever seen for me, the opponent. Okay, so what are the chances that we... 9th edition Raising Goblin is quality too. I think there's no way in the world I don't jam here and just pray somehow that they don't have interaction. I think Narset is slightly harder for them to interact with. I haven't seen a Force of Negation out of them yet. I think they're just all on Force of Will. I mean, I'm just passing here. I don't. Yeah. I'm as shocked as you are, Roy. I think I'm probably still gonna die, but I am shocked. Sure. Yeah. This is, yeah. Okay. How much is coming? I mean, I have Wrenn and Six. I don't know why it's not giving you Dusk Mantle. I mean, so try getting... It should. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, hold on. 5? There you go. The user level problem. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Okay, this is not so bad. If we find the lightning bolt immediately, we're actually gonna be okay here. I could reset one of these cards. It's not great. Let's find the bolt. It's not the bolt. Gush is a keeper. So we can go ping a monk, Wrenn and Six, ping a monk, which is not bad. Yeah, it's a great flavor text. Good Lord, we're gonna get sacked here. Oh, no, all my red sources are in my hand. Oh, it's so bad. I mean, we're probably never going to find the bolt anyway, but that's not the point. God bless it. Ah. Well, yeah, now they've reassembled enough power to take my Narset off the table. Yeah. Well, but well, and either true to their flavor or not, for some reason when they were doing Guilds of Ravnica, or maybe it was Return to Ravnica, but I remember specifically people getting really confused over the fact that in the original Ravnica setting and novels and stuff, it's like, yeah, the Dimir Guild literally didn't exist. People thought there were 9 guilds. Some people remembered that there once were 10 guilds, but most people didn't because it didn't matter to the day-to-day life. And I still have a fetchable trop, I should. Does that show up in lore anywhere? The fact that Esper needs a triome. I'm sure they're working on it. Yeah, sorry. For some reason, we need to. We gotta change the. Gotta change the user level access. So I can counter my opponent's paradoxical outcome here. Jeez! Ah! So many monks. I don't like it. Wait, I have a Leovold in play. Enjoy your scry too. As long as I'm not dying, I'm not super upset about that. Goes to combat. Alright, well... Oh, they're not even offering me the trade. Alright, good. Okay. Good draw. So what can I reset for next turn that's really good? Probably just preordain, huh? Oh, thank you, Roy. I will. Okay, that should fix it, right? Okay, good. Giglio, you may now fetch your own flavor text, because Roy is brilliant. No more blue spells. Well, that's going to draw me a card, but we're almost dead. So, no, I should have reset. I could have reset Mental Misstep. All right, let's draw a counter anyway. We can now reset Mental Misstep. Oko could be helpful here. Gonna be a minute, but hopefully. Okay, if they offer me the trade again, we'll take it. Because I have a follow-up Pyroblast plus Oko. Yikes. Alright, well. I'm really hoping this doesn't mean that this turn they have an instant. Okay, they didn't. I don't know what their hand is, but it's been not super helpful for them. So play Oko, leave up Deathrite Shaman's life gain ability here. Or play second Leovold and leave up, yeah. Leovold's more important. But I have to leave up enough mana to do stuff here. Yeah, last word has a fantastic flavor text too. Good call. Stifle, also excellent. If I wanted your opinion, I would have told you what it was. What in the hell is that? But you can't draw cards, opponent. Oh, it's yeah for the prowess triggers. I see. Monks go burr. Yeah, I got you. Well, what if we didn't? Let's not. No, come on. No. Wait. No, I don't have black mana open. No. Wait, what are they casting? Flusterstorm. For half a second, I thought it was Brainstorm. Yeah, we're super duper ultra mega dead. Yeah. Leovold not good enough because we don't get to draw the cards that they're prevented from drawing. Not Notion Thief. All right, listen, folks. No, 3-2's not incoming because I'm gonna call it for the night. It is 3:30 in the morning where I'm at. We've been live for 7 hours and 35 minutes. So although we are one match away from wrapping up the league, I'm just for me, it's my first night of playing Vintage here on stream, and we managed to at least 3-2 all our leagues. This one could still end up being a 4-1. I got to finish up tomorrow. Probably do it off stream, and I'll post the rest of this video plus the previous videos. It's been an absolute blast learning a bit of the Vintage format, and all the decks that we played are really, really sweet. This one being the sweetest. And I mean, one of the crazy things about this format just feels like everyone's playing such narrow cards in general that, like, you saw that we really had next to no answers for Monastery Mentor in our deck, and it was brutal. You can't blast it. You got to find your bolt. You know, double Wrenn and Six, unlikely to work. Maybe I should have jammed more on the double Wrenn and Six trying to take it down because of the upside was so unbelievably high. So now I know for next time that they end up being pretty light on their actual interaction. If you want the deck with answers, play blue, white, red, or bug. Well, I felt like the deck I was playing there had the answers, had lots of answers. Bug had cards that were like, Bug had a lot of cards like Collector Oof and things like that they were also hosing my cards, so I didn't love that. But this deck was playing like Wasteland and Strip Mine with Wrenn and Six, which I just think is a blast. So this is my favorite deck so far. Anyway, I'm going to ship you all over to Caleb D MTG.
Meanwhile,
hope you all wander back whenever. And if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll see you soon. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye.